Hello everyone, magandang buhay po sa lahat. Welcome na welcome po kayo dito sa aking Mathematics Tagalog tutorial. Sa video na ito, I'm going to illustrate sets by using Venn diagram. So I'm going to discuss how to write the elements of a given set in a Venn diagram. And vice versa, given the Venn diagram, i-discuss ko po sa inyo kung paano po i-determine yung elements ng set and we are going to write it in listing method. So ipapaliwanag ko po yan sa inyo step by step. Okay, so let's start by defining what is a Venn diagram. Venn diagram is used to visually represent the differences and similarities between two or more sets. It is widely used diagram style that shows objects that belong to a set. So yung Venn diagram po ay isang figure na kung saan ay makikita po natin kaagad yung differences and similarities ng dalawa o higit pang sets. Okay, so I am going to illustrate single set. We have set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the name of the set is set A and the elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So kung i-illustrate natin ito by using Venn diagram, we can use circle. Okay, usually circle po ang ginagamit to represent set. So ito po ay Venn diagram. So yung elements ng set can be written inside the circle. Okay, so the elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So nandito po yung 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the name of the set ay pwedeng ilagay sa labas ng circle or pwede naman pong ilagay yung pangalan ng set sa loob ng circle. Okay? So yung position ng elements ng set inside the circle ay kahit saan po dito sa loob ng circle. Not totally or hindi kailangan na sunod-sunod yung paglalagay natin ng set. Basta't nandito sa loob ng ating circle, ibig sabihin that is the elements of the given set. Okay, so how about this set? Set M is equal to X such that X is a vowel. So yung ating pong set ay written in set builder notation. So hindi natin pwedeng i-represent ito as is na X is a vowel using Venn diagram. Kailangan ay kunin po natin yung specific na elements ng set M. So from set builder notation, we are going to write it using listing or roster method. So yung X is a vowel, then what are the different vowels sa ating English alphabet? So we have A, E, I, O, U. At ito pong elements na itong letters na ito, ang pwede nating ilagay sa loob ng circle to represent set M using this Venn diagram. Okay? So M, set M, these are the elements. So again, kahit saan po yung kanyang elements sa loob ng circle, ay okay lang yon. No need na kailangan nating alphabetical o pagsunod-sunurin yung ating mga elements. Okay, so how about this set? We have set D contains the set of even numbers less than 10. Yung given set is a verbal description method. Again, we cannot directly draw or represent this set using Venn diagram. We need to write this set in listing or roster method. At ang kanyang listing method ay set D is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8. These numbers are the even numbers less than 10. So ito po yung kanyang specific elements. So mula po dito sa ating listing method, we can now represent using Venn diagram. Okay, so set D is equal to, the elements are 2, 4, 6, 8. So ganyan lang po yung pag-represent or pag-illustrate ng Venn diagram. Kailangan ay naka-listing or roster method. Okay, so to understand more about Venn diagram, we have this activity. Write the sets in listing method given its Venn diagram. So we have number 1, set using Venn diagram. So yung set natin ay naka-Venn diagram. Now we're going to write this set in listing method. Okay, so the name of the set is set M and then the elements are A, B, C, D, E, F. So again, kapag ang ating set ay represented using Venn diagram, ang name ng set ay naka-big letter at ang elements, kung letter man, naka-small letters. Okay? So using Venn diagram, we have now M is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F. So yan po kung paano kunin yung elements of a set given Venn diagram. Okay, so how about this number 2 Venn diagram? Sa ating pong Venn diagram, there are two circles. Circle M, the bigger circle, and circle N, the smaller circle. Notice here na yung circle N is inside circle M. Okay? So paano po kaya natin kunin yung elements ng set M at elements ng set N? Unahin natin yung elements ng set M. So set M, ang mga elements po niya ay yung nasa loob ng circle M, itong bigger circle. So what are the numbers? 1, 3, 5, 7. At syempre, isama po natin yung 8 and 9 kasi yung 8 and 9 is inside circle M. So ganyan po yung pagkuha ng elements. So for circle M in listing method, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, and 9. So lahat po yung mga numbers dito. Okay? How about for set N, the smaller circle? So ang numbers lang inside circle N ay 8 and 9. So ito lang ang pwede niyang maging element. So N is equal to 8, 9. Okay, so since there are two circles in our Venn diagram, meron siyang relationship between set M and set N. So ano ang relationship ng M and N? Okay, ang relationship po niya, since N ay nasa loob ng circle M, then N is a subset of M, or set N is a subset of M. Okay? Okay, so how about this number 3 Venn diagram? This Venn diagram represent two circles. We have circle M and circle N. Ibig sabihin, dalawang sets po yung ating Venn diagram. At yung ating circle, some part are overlap. Okay? O may part yung set N at set M na nag-overlap this part. Unlike sa number 2 example natin kanina, na yung isang circle ay nasa loob ng isa pang circle. Pero dito ay parts lang ng set M at set N ang nag-overlap at ito po yung kanyang overlapping. Okay, so mula po dito, we can identify the elements of set M and the elements of set N. Okay, unahin po natin yung elements of set M. So the elements of set M are the numbers inside the circle M. At ano po yung numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ibig sabihin, lahat po ito ay elements ng set M. In listing method, we can write as M is equal to 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, lahat po ito. How about elements of set N? Okay, we have inside circle N, we have 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we can write in listing method as set N is equal to 4, 5, and 6. So ito po yung kanyang elements. Since dalawa yung ating circles, dalawa yung ating sets, then what are the relationships between M and N? So marami po tayo pwedeng kunin na relationship between the two sets. Una ay the union of two sets. Okay? So M union N. So what is the union of M and N? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So lahat ng elements under set M and set N, yun po yung union of set M and N. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5 and 6. Notice here na ulit yung 4. Mayroong 4 sa M, mayroong 4 sa N. Pero kapag nilagay po natin sa union, minsan lang natin ilalagay yung 4. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Ganyan po yung pagsusulat ng elements. Okay? How about intersection? So meron pong intersection between set M and set N. Yung intersection ay yung pagkakapareho ng dalawang sets. At yung pagkakapareho po nila sa ating Venn diagram ay 4. Okay, so napakadaling tignan sa Venn diagram yung kanilang intersection. Okay, so ang intersection lang po nila ay 4. Okay, this is using Venn diagram. Sa atin naman pong listing method, ito yung M, ito yung N. Ano yung pagkakapareho pong elements? Ang pagkakapareho po dito ay 4. Okay, bilugan ko 4. So notice here na using Venn diagram, mas madaling makita yung intersection ng dalawang sets. Okay? Another one na pwede nating kunin o ma-determine given this Venn diagram ay yung cardinality of sets. So what is the cardinality of set M? Okay, so the cardinality of set M is equal to 4. Again, ano na nga po yung cardinality? Ang cardinality ay yung bilang ng elements ng isang set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4 elements in set M. So the cardinality of set M is equal to 4. At ito po yung symbol ng cardinality. N, open and close parentheses, and then yung kanyang set. Okay. And then how about cardinality of set N? 4, 5, 6. Ilan po lahat? 1, 2, 3. So the cardinality of set N is equal to 3. There are 3 elements in our Venn diagram. So again, sa listing method, ito po yun sila. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 elements. How about the cardinality of M union N? Ito po, cardinality. So the cardinality of M union N is equal to 6. So again, ilan po yung elements under the sets M union N? Ito po yun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 po na elements lahat. Kaya that is equal to 6. Again, kapag Venn diagram po ang tinignan natin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 po yung elements ng ating union of the two sets. How about intersection of M and N? What is the cardinality? So ilan daw po yung elements ng M at elements ng N? Yung kanilang intersection. So isa lang, ito lang 4. So the cardinality of M intersection N is equal to 1. Okay, so how about this number 4 Venn diagram? So yung Venn diagram number 4 po natin, nag-represent po ng universal set. So ito pong ating rectangle, ito po yung universal set U, ito po yung U. At under universal set U, dalawa po yung sets natin. Set H and then set G. Again, yung H and G sets ay mayroon po silang overlapping part. So mayroon po silang intersection. Now, how to determine the different sets under this Venn diagram? So unahin po natin yung universal set. So yung universal set, U, lahat ng elements na nandito sa loob ng rectangle. Okay, so we have lahat ng nanditong elements, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So lahat po ng elements na nandito sa loob, yun po yung universal set. Okay? So ilagay natin lahat yung letters, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So again, no need na kailangan alphabetical o magkakasunod yung elements. Kahit po ano po ang mauna dito, kapag nilagay natin in listing method, okay lang. Pero para mas magandang pakinggan, mas magandang basahin, ay ina-alphabetical po natin yung letters. Okay? How about set H and set G? What are the elements? So just like number 3 example, sa intersection, dalawa po yan. Kunin lang po natin yung elements ng H, circle H, yung nasa loob lang ay A, B, C, D. Ito lang po yung kanyang elements. So, A, B, C, D. Okay? How about set G? Okay, set G, the elements are D, E, F. Itong tatlo lang na itong letters na ito ang elements ng set G. Kaya D, E, F. Okay? So meron pa bang pwedeng kunin or pwedeng i-determine under this Venn diagram? So meron pa. So pwede rin dyan kunin yung union of the two sets inside the universal set, itong H and G. Okay? What is the union of set H and set G? So pag sinabi nating union again, ay lahat ng elements under H and G. So A, B, C, D, E, F. Ito po yung lahat. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so maliban sa union, ang pwede ulit natin kunin yung intersection or yung overlapping part. So H intersection G, ito po yung H intersection G is equal to D. So ang kanilang overlapping part ay ito. So ang nandito lang sa loob ay element D. Okay, isang element lang, so ilagay natin doon. Okay, so aside from union, intersection ang pwede nating i-determine, pwede rin po ulit yung cardinality. Cardinality of set H, ilan po yung cardinality of set H? 1, 2, 3, 4. So apat po yung kanyang elements, so cardinality of set H is equal to 4. Okay? How about cardinality of set G? That is equal to 3. So there are 3 elements under set G. Okay, so ngayon naman ay how to draw or how to illustrate the given sets using Venn diagram. So given po yung ating set in listing method. idodraw po natin or i-illustrate po natin yung kanyang Venn diagram. So we have this number 1 example. Ito po ay subset. So A is a subset of B. And the elements of A are 2 and 4. And the elements of B are 2, 4, 6, and 8. Now, how are we going to illustrate or draw a Venn diagram of this given set? So, dalawa po yung ating set, A and B. Okay? So, mag-draw po tayo ng circle A. Okay? Yan po yung isang circle A or set A. At ito po yung another circle B, set B. Since A is a subset of B, ibig sabihin kapag A is a subset of B, yung A ay nasa loob ng set B. Okay? Nasa loob ng circle B yung set A. Okay? Now, kapag meron ka na pong dalawang circles, then pwede nang maglagay ng elements. So, ang elements ng A is equal to 2 and 4. So, dalawa lang po, 2 and 4. Okay? So, yung 2 at 4 na yan, ilalagay po natin inside circle A. Okay? So, 2 and 4. Okay, this one. And then, for the elements of set B, the elements are 2, 4, 6, 8. So, apat po yung kanyang elements of set B. So, ito po yung ating elements or ito po yung ating circle B. Ilalagay po natin itong kanyang elements. Since sa under set B, sa loob ng circle B, meron ng 2 and 4, so hindi na po natin ilalagay itong 2 and 4 na ito kasi meron na po yan doon sa circle A. Okay? So, ang idadagdag na lang po natin ay yung 6 and 8. Pero yung 6 and 8, hindi natin pwedeng ilagay sa loob ng circle A. Dito lang po sa labas ng circle A, pero loob ng circle B. Okay? Lagay po natin 6, 8. Okay? So, yung elements ng B ay ito yung lahat, 2, 4, 6, 8. Kasi nandito po lahat sa loob ng circle B. At ang elements ng A ay 2 and 4. Okay? How about this number 2 illustration? We have, let P is the set of counting numbers less than 6. And set Q is the set of odd numbers from 1 to 5. Set Q is the subset of set P. So yung given set natin is written in verbal description method. Okay? Again, hindi po natin pwedeng i-represent ito or illustrate using Venn diagram. Kailangan i-rewrite natin itong sets na ito into listing method. Okay? Pero bago natin kunin yung listing method of these sets, ay kunin natin muna yung kanyang relationship. Set Q is a subset of set P. So in symbol, we have Q is a subset of P. Ito po yung kanyang symbol. Okay? Then, identify natin, determine natin yung elements ng set P and set Q. Unahin natin yung set P. P is a set of counting numbers less than 6. Ano po ba yung mga counting numbers less than 6? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Yun po yung mga counting numbers. Pero sabi niya, less than 6. So ano po yung mga numbers less than 6? Counting numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So ito po yung mga counting numbers less than 6. So hindi po kasama yung 6. Ano po? Kasi less than nakalagay. So 1 to 5 lang yan. How about set Q? Set Q is the set of odd numbers from 1 to 5. So, mula 1 hanggang 5, ano daw yung mga odd numbers doon? Those are the elements of set Q. So, ilagay po natin, Q is equal to 1, 3, 5. Ito po yung mga odd numbers from 1 to 5. 1, 3, and 5. Okay? So, we have now the elements of set P and set Q. Okay? At ang relationship po nila ay Q is a subset of P. Pwede po nating makapag-illustrate or makapag-draw ng kanyang Venn diagram. Okay. Dalawa po yung ating set. So, dalawang circle. Unahin po natin circle Q. Bakit ko po inuna yung circle Q? Kasi Q is a subset of P. Okay? So, yung Q ay nasa loob ng P. Ito po yung Q, mas maliit na circle. At yung mas malaki po ay yung set P. Q is a subset of P. Yan po yan. Then we're going to write the elements of Q and P. Since Q is a subset of P, unahin po nating ilagay yung elements ng Q. Ano po? Yung mas maliit, unahin po natin. So yung Q ay 1, 3, 5 ang kanyang elements. So ilagay po natin sa loob ng Q, small circle, 1, 3, and 5. Okay, next. Ilagay po natin yung elements ng set P. Again, ang set P po ay sakop niya yung set Q. So meron ng 1, 3, 5. So mula po dito sa ating listing method, ang kanyang elements ng P ay 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so ano na po ang mayroon sa Q? 1, 3, and 5. Guhitan ko po. 1, sorry, ito, bilugan ko lang. And then 3, and then 5. Okay, so ito na po yung mayroon sa set Q. Okay, since sakop po ng set P, no need po na ilagay ulit dito yung 1, 3, and 5. So ang kulang na lang po ay itong checkan natin. Ang kulang na lang po ay itong 2 at yung 4. So, ibig sabihin, yun na lang po yung idadagdag natin sa set P, yung 2 and 4. So, lagay po natin 2 and 4. And of course, again, sa labas ng set Q, yung 2 and 4. So, ito po yung Venn diagram ng number 2 sets natin. Okay, so how about union and intersection of sets naman? Okay, so for number 1 example, paano po kaya i-represent ang union and intersection of sets using Venn diagram? Okay, magdo-draw po tayo. Illustrate po natin. Given po yung listing method. Set P is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And Q is equal to 4, 5, 6. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. Paano po kaya natin illustrate or i-draw ang Venn diagram nitong dalawang sets? So first na gagawin po natin para ma-draw natin yung kanyang Venn diagram ay kunin po natin yung kanyang union at intersection. Okay. The union of P and Q is equal to lahat po ng elements ng P at Q pag samasamahin po natin. Di ba? Yun po yung union. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ito na po yun sila. Sa union, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Mula po dyan hanggang dito. And then sa Q naman, 4, 5, 6, 7. Since yung 4 and 5, guhitan ko, ay nadoble, kapag nilagay po natin sa union, ay minsan lang po natin ilalagay. So 4 and 5, meron sa P at Q, pero pag nandito na sa union, minsan lang po natin ilalagay. Ito lang po yung ating 4 and 5. Okay, once lang po natin isusulat. Okay? And then dagdag natin yung wala pa dito sa 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ang wala pa po ay 6, 7, kaya dadagdag po natin 6, 7. So ito yung union of set P and Q. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. How about intersection? Okay, so sabi ko kanina, yung intersection, yun po yung pagkakapareho ng dalawang sets. So ang pagkakapareho po ay 4 and 5. Yun po yung intersection of P and Q, that is equal to 4 and 5. So mula po dito sa intersection and union, ay mailalagay po natin o maidodraw natin yung kanyang Venn diagram. So dalawa po yung ating sets, P and Q. Since meron pong intersection, magdodraw po tayo ng dalawang circles na mag-overlap yung parts ng dalawang circle. Ito po, set P and then set Q. Dapat po may overlapping na parts ng dalawang circle para mailagay po natin yung kanyang intersection. So ang una po nating ilalagay na elements dito sa ating Venn diagram ay yung intersection ng dalawang sets, P and Q. Ano po yung intersection nila? 4 and 5. So yung 4 and 5 na ito, ang ilalagay po natin dito sa overlap. So lagay po natin 4 and 5. Okay, so meron na po yan. Next po ay ilagay na po natin yung elements ng P at elements ng Q. So unahin po natin yung elements ng P. Balik po tayo dito sa given. Ang elements ng P ay 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, under P, meron na pong 4 and 5. Okay? Ito na po, meron na po yan sa ating Venn diagram. So, ibig sabihin, ang idadagdag na lang po natin itong 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Pero dito po sa hindi nag-overlap. So, this will become 1, 2, and 3. So, kung titingnan natin, yung elements ng set P ay 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ito po yun. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? So, yan po. How about elements of Q? So sa elements of Q, ito po yung ating set Q. 4 and 5 meron na rin po dito sa ating under Q. Ang idadagdag na lang po natin ay 6 and 7. Okay, lagay po natin dito sa Q, 6 and 7. Okay, so these are now the Venn diagram of this number 1 given sets. Set P and set Q. Ito po yung kanyang Venn diagram. Okay, how about this number 2 example? Under union and intersection of sets, nagbigay po ako ng example na ang given ay verbal description method. So, paano po kaya gawan ng Venn diagram? So, again, ilagay po muna natin yung kanyang sets in listing or roster method. Okay? Para makuha po natin yung union and intersection. Let M is the set of counting numbers less than 10. Iyon po yung ating set M. So kapag ilagay po natin into listing method, ito po yun. M is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ito po yung counting numbers less than 10. So mas mababa sa 10 na numbers ay 1 to 9. Okay? So yan po yung kanyang elements. How about set N? N is the set of odd numbers greater than 5 but less than 15. So yung N naman po ay greater than 5 but less than 15. Pero iyon po ay odd numbers. So what are the odd numbers? Greater than 5 but less than 15. Ito po yun. 7, 9, 11, 13. Okay? Yung odd numbers na 7, 9, 11, 13 ay nasa pagitan ng 5 and 15. Okay po ba? So hindi po kasama yung 5 and 15 kasi nakalagay po dito ay greater than 5, so mas mataas sa 5 but less than 15. Pero mas mababa sa 15. Ano po? Kaya 7, 9, 11, 13. Okay, so mula po dito sa dalawang sets in listing method, kailangan identify natin yung union and intersection. Okay? Or pwedeng intersection na lang po. Okay? So, kinuha ko po muna yung union. Ang union po nila ay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13. So, kung ano lang po yung nandito na elements, yun po yung ilalagay natin. So, pag nadoble, minsan lang po natin ilalagay. Meron po bang nadoble? Okay, sa M at N, mayroon po ito pong 7 and 9. So, bilugan ko. 7, 9. Meron ding 7 at 9 dito sa N. So, sa M, 7, 9. Sa N, meron ding 7, 9. So, ito po yung kanyang intersection o pagkakapareho. Minsan lang po natin isusulat kapag gumawa po tayo ng union of two sets. Okay? And then, lagay po natin lahat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ito po yan hanggang 9. And then, kasunod po dito ay 11, 13. So, ito po yun. 11, 13. And then, next po, after po natin makuha yung union ay intersection. M intersection N. Ang intersection po ng M at N, yung pagkakapareho ay 7 and 9. So, 7 and 9. So, mula po dito sa ating elements na yan ng set, ay magagawan natin ng Venn diagram. So, again, dalawa po yung ating set, set M and set N. So, gawa po tayo ng dalawang circles. At yung dalawang circles, again, dapat may overlap kasi meron po silang intersection. So, after po tayo makapag-draw ng dalawang circles na nag-overlap, ay lagay po natin muna yung intersection. Ang intersection po ay 7, 9. Lagay po natin dito sa overlapping part, 7, 9. And then next, ilagay po natin yung elements ng M. Kukunin po natin dito sa kanyang elements dito. So again, meron ng 7, 9 sa M. Nakalagay po na po dito. So hindi na po natin kukunin yung 7 and 9. Ang kukunin po natin ay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then yung 8. So lagay po natin. Okay? So that is 1 to 8. Okay? Except yung 7, 9 dito kasi nauna na sila. Then, next ay for N. Again, yung N ay mayroon ng 7, 9. Ito, part na po ng N, 7, 9. Ang idadagdag na lang po natin ulit ay itong 11 and 13. Okay? So, 11, 13. So, ito na po yung kanyang Venn diagram. Okay? So, ganyan lang po kadali kung paano po mag-draw or mag-illustrate ng set using Venn diagram. Okay, so how about universal sets? Paano po kaya natin i-illustrate or i-draw yung kanyang Venn diagram? So let's have this number 1 example. Set U or universal set is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And set A is equal to 2, 4, 6. Then set B is equal to 1, 2, and 3. So paano po kaya tayo magdodraw ng Venn diagram using this given set? So first, since universal set, gawa po tayo ng quadrilateral. So pwedeng square, pwedeng rectangle. And then ito po ay universal set U. And then next ay dalawa po yung ating given sets dito, A and B. Okay, so yung A at B, lagay po natin sa loob. Okay, set A, and then set B. Then again, maglagay po tayo ng overlap. Para kahit man mayroong intersection o wala, okay lang yan. Basta't maglagay po tayo ng overlapping between the two sets. Okay? And then, tingnan natin, mayroon bang intersection of A and B? Ang intersection po nila mayroon. We have 2. Okay? So, lagyan ko po ng guhit. So, pareho po silang mayroong 2. So, ilagay po natin dito. Ito po yung una nating ilagay na element. Okay? So, the intersection of A and B is equal to 2. Okay? So, this one. Then next, lagay po natin yung elements ng A. Ang elements po ng A ay, ito yung elements ng A, 2, 4, 6. Since under A, set A, circle A ay meron ng 2, ang ilalagay na lang po natin ay itong 4 and 6. Okay? So under A, lagay po natin dito 4, 6. So ito po yung lahat yung kanyang elements, 2, 4, 6. Ito po yan, 2, 4, and 6. And then next ay set B. Okay? So sa under set B, meron na pong 2. Okay, ibig sabihin, hindi na po natin ilalagay yung 2 dito. Okay? Ito na lang pong 1 and 3 lalagay natin as additional. Okay. And then next, tignan po natin yung elements ng set U, universal set. So, under po ng A and B, meron ng 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Ito po yung universal set. Ito na po yung nauna na set ng universal set. Okay. So, alin po na dito ang wala pa? So, bilugan ko po dito yung andito na. 2, and then next, 1, 2, then 3, and then 4, and then 6. Okay, meron po ba? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So, 5 lang po yun dito. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, ngayon, ang nawawala po dito sa loob ng set U ay itong 5. Ano po? Ito pong 5. Ibig sabihin, ilalagay po natin yung element na 5 dito sa loob ng quadrilateral natin, rectangle or square. Pero, hindi po pwedeng ilagay sa loob ng A at sa loob ng B, itong 5. Dito lang po natin sa labas ng A and B ilalagay. Okay? So, ito po ay 5 elements. Ibig sabihin, ito po ay part ng set U. So, the elements of set U are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, sakop niya po lahat iyan. Okay, how about this number 2 example? We have set U is equal to X such as X is a days of the week. Set P is equal to X such as X is a school days. And set Q is equal to Sunday. So yung given natin na universal set ay set builder notation and also set P is set builder notation. Ito pong set Q, nakalagay po lang po dito ay Sunday. Ibig sabihin, ito po ay listing method. So, para magawan po natin ng Venn diagram itong number 2 group of sets, kailangan natin kunin yung kanilang specific elements. So, we are going to write this set in listing method. Okay, for set U, lagay po natin, set P muna. Set P is equal to MTW TH Friday. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Ito po yung set P. School days. So, ang school days lang po ay Monday to Friday. And then, another one, ay kunin natin yung Q, Sunday. So, nilagay ko na po dito. S lang po nilagay ko for Sunday. And then, the intersection of P and Q. What is the intersection of P and Q? Meron po ba? So, wala pong intersection between P and Q. So, ang Q ay Sunday, wala pong Sunday sa P. So, empty set po yung intersection. So, para ma-draw natin yung ating Venn diagram, gawa po ulit tayo ng universal set U, quadrilateral, lagay po natin U. And then P and Q, kahit wala pong intersection, pwede lang pong mag-overlap yan. Okay? So, pwede lang pong mag-overlap yung P and Q. Pero ilalagay po natin sa loob ng ating quadrilateral. Okay? So, sulat natin or write the elements of set P. The elements of set P are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Ilagay po natin yan. And then for set Q, ang set Q ay S or Sunday. So, yung intersection po nila dito ay empty set. So, okay lang mag-overlap, pero wag lang po tayo maglalagay ng element dito. Okay? So, ito po yung Venn diagram ng given sets. Salamat sa pod, kaibigan. Kung nagustuhan yung video nito, please click like and subscribe kung bago ka pa lang po dito sa aking channel.